bounce your chest.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Antonio Smith and this is a Yet podcast where I bring you a conservative perspective on what's happening in society today, especially in the black community, because I'm gravely concerned about what's going on in our community. So today I'm going to be discussing the Chick-Fil-A incident where all 9 employees got fired for acting, I dare say, black. Unfortunately, that's what we have devolved into, you know? I mean, I wish it wasn't the case, but apparently it is. So, I'm going to let you hear a little more of what the manager or the team lead or whatever he was, the black guy who was shaking his quote-unquote back. I'm going to let you hear more of what he had to say, and then we'll discuss it.
My whole thing is, bitch, y'all knew you was gonna get fired. Y'all knew you was gonna get fired. Y'all kept just egging that shit the fuck on, bitch, and we just got fired. I'm irritated. It was y'all. And it was all the fake ass motherfucking students that was sitting there saying that shit to motherfucking corporate, bitch. Fuck all y'all pussy ass hoes, bitch. Y'all let me get laid off from my job like that, bitch. Y'all didn't fuck with a punk like me. The hell? Bitch, y'all hoes is crazy. Y'all got me fired because I was shaking my chest and my homegirls were shaking their titties. If that was the case, bitch, we was supposed to get fired a long time ago. We been doing that. The video went viral. Y'all hoes want to fire a bitch now? We been doing that, boo. Been. And this not the first TikTok video that went viral in your establishment, bitch. Now y'all asking for a fucking statement. You're not getting that. Y'all fired me 2 days ago. Y'all waited 72 hours later to ask me for a statement. Goodbye. Let me go ahead and do this story time and make it short and make it real short. I'm probably not going to make it too short, but I'm going to make it short enough because the bitch don't feel like talking about this shit no more. Okay? We got fired. Every single last one of us got fired. I'm going to tell you how I made the video, how the thought process of the video came up, until when they called me or when I called them and they told me that I was fired. Okay? So we can all stop throwing around this narrative, because where I'm at right now is giving that they're blaming me. Bitch. And I wasn't to blame for shit. Okay? Get y'all a drink or something, because this may take a while. I know I said I was going to make a short time, but go ahead and get y'all something to eat or something, because, bitch, I'm irritated. So, before I made the video, I said, hey, I'm about to make this video real quick. If you want to be in it, let me know. If you don't want to be in it, let me know. All I need y'all to do, and I showed them what I wanted them to do. I said, bounce your chest. I'm a boy. I have to work harder to bounce my chest than a girl. Girls have titties. I have to extra, you know? Oh, I'm a little big, so it was moving on its own this time. I don't know, my chest showing out for y'all. But that's besides the point. It wasn't that serious. This is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't that serious. First of all, our location isn't even like an actual Chick-Fil-A. We barely have anything on our menu. If you pull up to our location, I'm not going to say where it's at, but if you scroll down on my page, you'll see where I'm located. And you walk into our Chick-Fil-A, you'll see that we don't have much on the menu. Our Chick-Fil-A doesn't even take gift cards. We don't do that. Our Chick-Fil-A doesn't even take cash. We don't do that. And I'm saying all this just to let y'all know that this is not an actual Chick-Fil-A. It's a Chick-Fil-A, but it's not a real deal Chick-Fil-A, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I asked everybody if they wanted to be in the video. Of course, everybody said yes, because this is not my first time making a video with my night shift. It's not. And this is not the first video that I've posted that went viral. It could have been just the simple fact that it was the whole crew doing the same thing. And maybe I did do a little bit too much when I turned around and I shook my back, because nothing but back and fat was moving. No ass. Okay? None. When I finished making the video, I posted it literally right then and there. No one was in our establishment. We were closed. Y'all seen the chairs up in the back. And if you peep close enough in the beginning of the video, you can see that one of my coworkers was fixing the mop so she can get ready to mop the floor. Like, hello? Are we okay? So boom, I posted it. And the numbers was numbering, right? As I expected. I didn't expect it to like get as viral as it is now, but I knew it was gonna blow up somewhere. And 2 days passed by. Me and my homegirls, we took a trip to Atlanta just for a day. And I get a group me message with everybody's name in the chat. So I called the manager and I'm like, hey, you added every single person that was in that TikTok video. If you're adding us to talk about this video, let me know so I can hurry up and take it down because I don't need nothing. Because I don't need nothing getting more serious than it is now. He goes, oh, it's already a big issue. I said, okay, so what are y'all going to do? Fire us or something? He asked, do you really want to know? Do I really want to know? Why would I ask you if I didn't want to know? Right? Am I crazy? So boom, I said, yes, I want to know. He goes, yeah, y'all are fired. Mind you, y'all, this is on a Sunday. Okay? Sunday. Boom. The video got posted on that Friday. Right? The video got posted Friday. Y'all hit me up on Sunday to let me know that I was fired. Okay, cool. So, of course, when I call and I get the information that I'm fired, I call up my homegirl that works there with me. Told her, boom, hey, he just said that I was fired, so I'm pretty sure if I'm fired, y'all fired too because y'all name is on the list. I had another homegirl that was with me on the trip. She called the manager next. The manager told her the same thing. Oh, you're fired. Okay. Bye. So now the group me's going off because my homegirl decided that she wanted to go in the group me and take it upon herself and say that everybody was fired. And I don't blame her because I would have did the same motherfucking thing but she beat me to it. No shade. She beat me. Okay? I give her a chance for that. She beat me. But I'm still getting phone calls from all my other coworkers. They're like, Landon, are we really fired? Are we really fired? Are we really fired? I'm like, yeah, I just talked to the manager. He said that we was fired. They said, okay, cool. Fuck all that. Bitch. Fuck all that. Bye. Instead of them deciding to take a deeper look into the video, like go through the comments, you could see that most of the views or the viewers are my fellow black people. And they're proud. And I'm not even saying that they're proud because we did a funny video. No. They're proud because they've never seen so many black people in a predominantly white environment. Chick-Fil-A. What Chick-Fil-A have you ever been to that you've seen just straight black people? Where? And I'm not even trying to be like, throw race in there, but it's like, come on. Look at the positive side. Bitch, we did something. We literally did something. That video was to show, it wasn't even to show nothing at that point in time. But bitch, since I'm here, and I'm gonna say it now, that shit was to show that we need more black people in predominantly white places. We need that. To show that we can do anything. If we being real. Why was Chick-fil-A, bitch, why do y'all only hire white people at Chick-fil-A? I don't know. I'll never understand. But shit, I guess I understand that because y'all fired me for shaking my titties, so. And I'm not even trying to sit here and say that black people get up, but bitch, we know how to have fun and stop being lame. There was no life at that Chick-fil-A. Until we decided to make videos. 10 minutes is almost up. No shade, 10 minutes is almost up. So
yeah, as you can see from that TikTok from the team leader, he was taking no responsibility. He was acting like this was okay because he's black and because Chick-fil-A is considered a racist organization by most black people. I don't know why. Most Chick-fil-A's I go in, yeah, it's a mixed group of people, but the majority of them are actually Spanish, the ones I've been to. But that's here nor there when it comes to these people. He's deflecting. He's saying that he goes as far as to say, I wasn't doing anything wrong because I was shaking my back and some fat. I was not shaking my ass. But that's the society we live in today with black people in general. Most black people, they don't want to assimilate to what we consider to be the American culture, and that's what holds them back so much, because American culture is about capitalism. It's about uplifting. And most black people, they're socialists in nature, because when they put that welfare on us, we became socialists, and that's what happened to us. We became socialists. One day I'll tell y'all the story of why I was born, and you'll understand why I believe we are a real socialist society. But let's just continue with this. This guy's deflecting. He even goes as far as insulting the Chick-Fil-A that he works in, trying to say because they're black based and they don't have a menu. The menu isn't even complete. They can't take gift cards. They can't take cash. Man, I'm not sure the reasons for that, or if it's even true. But that's just an excuse to continue to act the way he acts. I don't hate saying it's acting black, but it is. That's what it's become. I say it's acting ghetto. I say it's acting un-American. This aggressiveness that people go by. Why don't they take that aggressiveness and put it towards some business and stuff, instead of trying to always attack white people and blame everything in their life on their ancestors being a slave? He takes no responsibility. He says right there, he even calls his co-workers bees and says that he's not responsible at all for them getting fired, even though the whole idea was his. And even though I worked in these environments before, and when your manager comes to you, or your team leader, or whatever they want to call them, and says, I want you to participate in this video, and it is not mandatory, of course not. You can always say no, but you feel like you're going to get fired, or if you're up for the promotion next, you're close to it, you're not going to get it because he's going to recommend Susie who participated in the video. But it's peer pressure. I understand that. But still, they were under no obligation to do that. They could have reported it to higher ups. I work for organizations like this, so I know that you can report stuff to corporate offices and to people on top of whoever this guy was. So he's like just deflecting the whole time. It's saying that this is just the way it is, and he's so proud that they were all black, and as if that gave them a license to act like this. That's what he does. That's the type of person that this guy is. And apparently the women that work there too. I'm not saying that they are. I believe some of them were influenced by peer pressure or managerial pressure, because when a manager tells you to do something, whether you want to or not, you normally do it. You normally participate. And he's saying that the store is closed, so that gives them a right to just do it because there's no customers there. Who's going to see this online? The customers. And as you say, Chick-Fil-A is a brand that doesn't stand for this at all. I'm going to show you a few more TikToks from this guy's channel. They show you that he's right. They have been doing this, as he stated. And he's been doing this all along and posting on his channel. Even one of the other girls, the other ladies, I should say, he put it on her channel too. Like she's proud of it, bouncing her chest. So let me show you a couple of clips that he has on his channel, and then we'll get back to it.
You got the jump in. You got to jump in, bitch. Don't be scared of that, bitch.
Yeah, he wanna hang with the babies. He wanna hang with the babies. Yeah, he wanna hang with the babies. He wanna hang with the babies. Yeah. He wanna hang with the babies. He wanna hang.
As you can see, that's what this guy does. He's shaking all over the place. He goes around and twerks like he's a woman, you know? He truly believes he's a woman. And that's what the liberals have done. They've empowered these men to truly believe they can do anything a woman can do, including playing women's sports. But he's going around twerking as if that's his job. No, your job is to make my chicken sandwich. Your job is to make sure that I get the best chicken sandwich possible from your Chick-Fil-A. Your job is not to go around and do this. Your job is not to blacken up the Chick-Fil-A as you see it fit. Your job is to keep those people in line at work. You know, your job is not to act like this at work under any circumstances. Any circumstances. Maybe 30 years ago, when I was roughly 20, I would have thought this was funny. Even though I had a conservative perspective even then, I still fell into the norms of growing up in the hood, growing up poor, growing up black, you know? Even though I went to church, had Christian values preached to me by my great-grandmother, but yeah, I could see how people could fall for this. And all those black people that are looking at this and supporting him and telling him that, oh, you know, this is so great, you know, for you to be in a all black Chick-fil-A, you know, that how did you even make that possible? Like, that's some great feat. Well, when you get to the top of the mountain, you don't do something stupid to fall off of it. And that's what happened, you know. That's exactly what happened to him. They got to the top of the mountain. They got an all-black Chick-fil-A, which I admit, that is impressive. But at the same time, when you get to the top of the mountain, you got to do stuff to maintain, to stay at the top. You don't just basically jump off the mountain, which is what these black people did. They threw their Chick-fil-A careers out the window. And yeah, if you look at some of their pages on TikTok, they have gotten a lot of views. But this ain't sustainable. This ain't sustainable with this type of activity. Maybe it is for this manager because this is what he does. But those young ladies, if they're in college, if they want some type of career, don't they know the social media stuff follows you around now? People are hip. They check this when they get ready to hire you. And if you don't check the boxes, you're not getting hired. And, you know, this could affect them for the remainder of their life because of how viral this video is going. Look, I'm reacting to it a week later. And I'm still going to get at least a few views, you know. So, in modern society, you got to watch. Once you put it on the internet, it's out there forever. He even deleted the video. And he still got fired. You know, he tried to capitulate at the end, even though he said he didn't want his job. He tried to capitulate at the end and tell the manager, "I'll take it down so this don't get worse." Dude, it's already worse. Then the manager said, "You fired," pretty much right then. So, he may as well put the video back up. He still got clips of it up, but the main video, he took the whole thing down. I think he did that because he wants another job. But the way he's backhand slapping Chick-Fil-A right now, excuse me, if I was any employer, I'm not hiring this guy at all. I'm not hiring any of those people associated with this incident at all. Now let's hear a couple of perspectives of what other people online think about this, and then I'll get back to you.
To them Chick-fil-A employees that got fired for making their TikToks dance on the clock, good. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Because at what point did they think that this was okay? What point? Not only are you dancing erotically, you're dancing erotically at a Chick-fil-A, a brand that you know don't play them type of games. They don't even open up on Sundays, okay? What happened to keeping some things private? This is something that just should have stayed in the camera roll, something for you to laugh at, not something that should have been uploaded to social media for a bunch of clicks and likes. And I don't know who told y'all a job was easy to come by now, but a job ain't easy to come by now, man. These people are not hiring like y'all think they are, okay? Just because the job is posted do not mean you're gonna get it. If I was on that crew and I seen them doing that, I would have been in the back mopping the floor like, y'all gotta be some of the dumb, y'all, no. I would have been taking out the trash outside, doing something not pertaining to what they were doing. Sometimes you gotta use your brain, man. Sometimes you gotta use your brain. It don't take you 5 seconds to think about what you're doing, man. For real.
I watched the videos of the crew that got fired from Chick-fil-A for doing a dance and posting it. And I'm like, this is not a race problem. This is a booby and a booty problem. Because, you know, like Chick-fil-A, they run a very tight ship. I mean, they don't play around. They're not even open on Sunday. You're not even supposed to be posting. So if you're going to post, you can't bring out the booby and the booties and not think you might get in a little bit of trouble. And those boobies were out. They were bouncing. Some even put their hands on their own boobies. And the booty, oh yeah, I think he might have been the shift lead. He turned to the camera and did a little shake, shake, twerk, twerk. And I mean, how many rules did you break on that one? So I guarantee that video went right up the chain at HR. And then they heard the song Bitch in the choice of music. And yeah, when you got that call and they're like, you're going to be fired. It was kind of like, did you think any different? You think it was going to turn out different?
So the manager from the Chick-fil-A video, the one that got fired with all the workers, yeah, the guy was the owner, the manager. But anyway, according to him, it was a Sunday, they was closed, and he was kind of confused, you know, in my opinion, about why they got fired. And I thought everyone knew this. As long as you wearing the uniform, first of all, you in the building, you wearing the uniform. I thought everyone knew that as long as you wearing the uniform and you make a video and you posted it, you still kind of representing the company and they could fire you. Now, I am going to try to be a little sensitive when I say this. I am a little disappointed that these didn't look like teenagers. Only one might have passed for a teenager, but these people is old enough where they could have been able to be like, nah, don't post me. I'm not doing it. I'm not risking my job. I'm not playing with these people's job, whatever the case may be. I just felt like y'all didn't know any better. But evidently, y'all don't realize that whether the store was open or not, you're wearing the uniform. You still was at work.
All right. See, now, those people, they have to be right. I'm quite sure most black people ain't agree with them, but, you know, you can't be at work shaking your chest and your butt. That's just not how any functioning organization is going to work. You go to work, not to shake your butt, not to post videos, not to get views. When I was an employee at bakery stands, grocery stores, places like that in previous times when I was younger, I never thought to do anything like this. Never. Maybe if I would have had TikTok, who knows? I might would have been tempted, but I doubt it. I like my job more. I like the actual money that comes in. But, you know, that's what people are giving up. And they're gonna say this lady's racist because she's saying it's not a racial problem. It's a booby and booty problem. But they're gonna claim she's racist for that. I'm quite sure she's getting attacked for her posts just for saying that. But in my opinion, this video is a reflection of society and of black society. No matter how much we want to deny it, not just the act itself, but the lack of responsibility. We don't want to take no responsibility. We feel like because we were slaves, we weren't, but our ancestors were slaves for so many years, we should be able to run amok on society. We gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop thinking that we can do whatever we want just because of the injustice that happened to us. And I'll admit, that was a grave injustice, the gravest injustice in the history of this world. But we gotta move forward. We can't keep blaming on everything. Either we're gonna stay stocking up the jails, stocking up the projects, which they made for us. I'm convinced of that, and we fell for it. We gotta stop falling for it. We make up a far greater percentage of people in jail than we do people in society in general. So let me let you listen to one more perspective, and then we'll discuss that. And I'm going to wrap this up, as I don't want to make it too long. But let me let you listen to this one black liberal lady who's just I'll let you form your own opinion.
A Chick-fil-A manager, and I think it came out of Florida, terminated his entire staff for participating in a bounce video that they did and placed it on TikTok. Now, the manager said that he decided to do the video because the sales at that store were low. And after they did and posted the video, the sales started to rise for the store. So it actually worked to increase sales. They started getting more customers in. Now, a lot of people have been saying that, they were doing. Now, I'm not here to debate whether I think that they, people shouldn't be doing stuff like that on any jobs. Yes. But the fact that people know that people utilize things like this for social media. Chick-fil-A has already been participating in things on social media. So the fact that y'all are trying to use the fact that they're closed on Sundays, don't try to use it and make it like they're this upsetting. Because for one, black people are supposed to be, boycotting Chick-fil-A anyway, because they have proven time and time again that they have no issues with taking out and having discriminatory practices against their employees and their patrons. It's several things, from the scholarship things with the young black lady, from the, like I said, customers, how they've been treated, extremely racist employees employed that they did nothing to terminate those people. So you mean to tell me that this has nothing to do with the fact that that it was an entire black staff? All of them were black women, except for the black man who seemed to be a gay man. So you're going to tell me that this had been even a white gay man and an entire staff of white women, that they would have fired them? No, they wouldn't. You're not going to tell me that by them being Sunday and them supposed to be connected, that's not them have any type of Christian values because they closed on Sunday. Y'all be more caught up in these traditions as opposed to, are they living by what they embody? The fact that they're allowing racist behaviors and things like that show they're not standing by their Christian projection and their mission statements and things like that. The fact that y'all have been on here talking about how their chicken and meat has changed over the years, letting it be known that they're placing their bottom line and their money above the health of the people that they serve. And you tell me that that's Christian-like, but y'all mean to tell me that it's just black people calling foul because I can recognize that they did this, and this was just an excuse to terminate them. And it made the people over here may have been even looking for a reason. Again, if it's something that helped to boost sales, it wasn't about them tearing them down or making them look poor. It was about them targeting the people that did it, and you're not going to be able to convince me otherwise.
Okay, did you all see that? See how she's thinking? See her perspective and how it differs from the other two people that I just showed? She's just basically saying that these people had no responsibility to act accordingly. She's saying that she's blaming it all on them being black, all on them being black or gay. That's what she's saying. She's blaming it all on them. And she kind of says the manager has some responsibility, and that the employees, the young ladies, shouldn't have been fired, but because they were just taking orders. But she's deflecting. She's saying that they basically want to get rid of these black people, and that's the way the majority of black society feels. They just want to get rid of us. No. They set you up for success. They gave you an entire store to yourself. And I'm quite sure this store is probably bordering on the hood, which Chick-fil-A's normally don't do. Man, this is going to set us back, in my opinion. We're never going to have a black Chick-fil-A staff again for the next 100 years. We might not even get a black Chick-fil-A cashier after this. You know? This guy is just killing us. You know, no responsibility. Blame everything on management. Blame everything on the white man. You know, it's like, and black people falling for it. They're going up here and giving them all these views. They're making them think like, I don't need to work no more. This job was crap, even though he was begging to get it back. But, you know, we'll see what his page is like in 6 months. Because there's only so much ass shaking as you can do as a man and keep your keep your views up. Because nobody wants to see that. I'm just saying. Women, yeah, if they look good up to a certain age, they can make money doing that, and that alone. I've seen it on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. But men, unless I'm just not part of that algorithm, but I don't know any man, gay, straight, or whatever, who's up there just shaking themselves like that, who's going to maintain those views. So he'll be back begging for a job somewhere, and when they see this video and they see his face and they match it up, you know, I doubt if he's going to get a job picking up garbage off the street. You know, I mean, I'm not saying this to be cruel, but we all need to grow up. As black people, we need to mature. We need to rise above this. This is killing us, okay? And I'm not here to preach to you, but I am. You know, we need to stop just thinking that we can run society, and if anything we don't like or we perceive to be racist, we can cancel it. Such as the dumb idea about taking down the Lincoln Monument in Washington, D.C. When all this craziness was going on during the pandemic. We just need to assimilate to society, you know, become great Americans with our black values, but not the degenerate ones. We need to become more capitalistic and focus on uplifting our society, our neighborhoods, and everything, you know, because if we do that, you know, we can live in harmony with other races. But right now, when black people move to a neighborhood, everybody frets and they wait and see what happens. And if they turn out to be the typical black people, the migration of other races from neighborhoods happen. I've seen it happen in my hometown, and I've seen it happen in New York, the place I've lived the majority of my life. But also, you know, across America, it happens. We're the only race where we move to a neighborhood and people run away. So we gotta stop acting like this so that we can become great Americans. Okay? Hey y'all, thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this perspective of the Yes Yet podcast. And remember, y'all, if somebody tells you not yet and you want it right now, you make sure to tell them yes yet. Until next time, peace.